and welcome to more Nine Kings. You know, I had some fun with this game the other day. I was able to put a video on YouTube, and I thought it went pretty well. So I figured I'd play a little bit more. I've already done the King of Nothing for you guys here on YouTube, so let me go ahead and do the King of Spells. The year is 564. These are your enemies. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get our Citadel. Strikes your opponents with chain lightning bolts. Let's put it right back here. Easy peasy. We have a library. Every year has a chance to duplicate an enchantment of one adjacent troop. Let's go ahead and do our wizard right here. Alright, so I don't have any, like, melee units here. So I gotta be careful. These are probably pretty squishy, one would assume. Buff allies attacks damage based on its own damage. Oh, nice. Let's grab a shaman. That sounds fun. Put it here on the side. Kill the rangers first. Nice. Grow, my kingdom, grow. Units explode when killed. Don't worry about that. Fast and aggressive troops small. Let's grab a citadel so we can build a second one here, I guess. Time to put my library on the field, though. Now, I don't fully understand how the enchantments work. I think it's the enchantment cards that I put on top of the individual units that helps here. So, like, static here. Units attacks trigger a lightning chain. It deals 1 damage and +1 chain per stack. So if I pick that... Oop, hang on. Unlock 3 plots. Your wizards now have 100 attack points, but only 1 HP. I'm okay with that. Yes. Glass staffs. That's my wizards right here, right? Let's give them static. So now they'll get the ability to do chain lightning. And it looks like they have a lot of damage, which seems good for me. Nice. So I will need some melees to put in front of them. Units attacks apply 1 poison stack to the enemy. Wait, can I have that chain? Nice. Okay, we'll see if that library ever puts another one on there. So they're gonna die fast if they get touched, which is obviously not good for us. So I definitely need to get a front line of some sort. Citadel, Mangler, Demon's Altar. Let's get another Citadel. My lord, the prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Doubles the HP of the card on the target plot in the year of the prophecy. If I can get a tank here in the front, that'd be sick. Back here, huh? Alright. Sure. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tome cards. Let's just go ahead and upgrade our Citadel. Okay. Keeping an eye out for tanks at some point. But it looks like we have enough firepower to kind of carry in this early game. And remember, we have buffers over here too. So that's good. Add 9 units of troop can be mounted by adjacent troops for each 1 HP it has. Increases rider stats by 1%. Okay. So if I take the boar... For each 1 HP it has, increases rider stats by 1%. Let's double the health back here. Okay. So they just grab anyone on them? That's kind of cool. Oh god. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I don't like that. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. Units attacks heal for 25% damage dealt. Sure. Vampirism. We should probably put that on our boars. My lord, it is time to wage war against another king. Yeah, well, F the king of greed. Nice. Alright, let me get vampirism on these guys back here. If they get high on health and I can get damage up in the future, maybe they can stay tanky. That's my hope anyways, I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go, to be honest. The wars are close, but we continue to reign supreme. Okay, another boar. Every year adds 2% HP to an adjacent troop. Oh, I need to get that on the boar, don't I? Let's grab that. Okay. Because it will increase their rider stats by 1%. So it will make these guys tanky. I think I got a good plan here. Citadel level 3 maybe? I think? Yeah. I'm gonna try and get this over here. I want to make these guys big, because I think that's what matters. Oh god. Hold, boars, hold! Wait, we're kind of getting rocked. Oh my god, am I losing? My buildings come together. Destroy target plot to receive 30 gold for each level it had. When this troop kills, there's a 2% chance to receive 1 gold. Strong but fickle warriors for hire. You always have 1 unit for each 15 gold that you own. Okay. Let's go for the Midas touch. Ah, now we're buying. We have clones, overhaul. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Each use 1 more plot is leveled up. Okay. Level up target plot. These are nice. Not quite what I want. I could probably buy 1 more. So let me go ahead and grab that. Okay. And then let's roll 1 more time. I think clone and such is really good, but I need to get the map bigger, right? Spend 30 gold to increase every stat of the troop of a tower by 15%. Poison Veil. When unit explodes... Let's put that on my boars. If they explode, they do damage, right? That sounds good. Okay, let's take it. Oh, I can't. I'm too poor. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. Okay, fair enough. Nothing to really kill yet. I guess we're going to put this on here on these guys. Level up plot. Do we level up our library? I think so. Okay. I should be getting a new plot relatively soon. That's the hope anyways. Ugh. Oh god. Oh god. Surely they're low. Surely. Oh! Okay. Summons fighting spores. An elf adds 9 units to select the troop. Let's go ahead and get some mushrooms on the field. I have played these in the past. They will grow over time and get bigger as they level up. Pretty nice. But it takes a while for them to start scaling. So it's good to find them early. Hopefully this is early enough. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Okay, lightning bolts are carrying. So these little like white dots, that's the mushrooms being built. Okay, another wizard. Let's go ahead and grab another wizard here. Finally, I can expand. Thank golly gee. Let's expand this way. Put our forest right there. Nice. So that will start making that bigger. Hopefully this build comes together. We scaling. Okay, big attack coming in the front line. Trying to clear what we can. Just a ton of zombies running us down though. Not good. Come on, lightning! Oh god! It's so close. No! Okay, I lost the turret. Not good. Not good. Every year, add 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. Sure. Where can I put that? Maybe my wizard on this? That could be good. Beacon. Put that right there. Okay. Alright. Hopefully my attack speed can start to spread more poison and whatnot. The mushrooms are starting to grow, though. That's good for us. Very tough match so far. Come on. Come on, mushrooms. Woo. I'm not stressing. You're stressing. Don't stress. Clone the card of a selected plot. Yes. All units and towers have 20% chance to deal critical damage. 10% of enemies turn into frogs. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50%. Let's go with Abracadabra. That sounds helpful. I'm going to summon this. Get another forest here. I want these to be growing quickly. I want them to have a ton of HP by the end of the game. Okay. Trying to hold. The boars are holding though. Oh, come on, mushrooms. Come on, mushrooms. The mushrooms are reigning supreme. Buff allies attacks damage based on its own damage. Ranged troop casts powerful attacks at a slow rate. Units causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. Combustion. Okay, we want to put that on the wizards. Continue growing them. Okay. If we just get so much damage, it doesn't even matter. We can win. That's the hope and dream, though. God, I need warriors to show up. So bad. Ooh, come on! That's close. More mushrooms? Yes. Mushrooms are trying to carry. Time for peacetime. Oh, that's nice. Wow. I love peace. Okay, mushrooms continue to grow. A lot of demons running it down. That is a lot of demons. Gotta kill the fast ones. Okay, slow ones. And we barely hold. Again. Sacrifice. Summon an int to fight in its place if adjacent unit dies. Area damage turret. I guess cemetery makes the most sense. Let's keep leveling up our wizards. Nice, they got extra stacks on most rolls there. Is there no tanks in this class? Is that what? Am I just running into a weird position here? Good news is we are farming gold, so that's nice. Another wizard. Let's get in the library up. Oh, it doesn't do anything, huh? Okay. Cemetery offering. The thing is with cemetery, if I want to put it here. Destroy target plot to receive 3 random tomb cards. I guess I can just throw the cemetery down and sacrifice it later. So I'll put it there for now. But it's not really that valuable to me. Okay. Maybe it was more valuable than I thought. We have a couple of imps on the board still. Come on! I think we're close to getting to the end, actually. We might be able to win this. Orchid, add 9 units. Let's start scaling up our units. Okay, he's gonna let me open up a slot. Hell yeah, my dude. Let's go ahead and open this slot. Alright, and now we are just waiting for some kind of tank that I can throw on there. But for now, let's go ahead and do an offering, actually. Okay, what does this give me? A clone, wild card, earthworks. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Return to your hand after 3 copies. Wait, what? Unlocks targets adjacent slots. So if I do this, I can't put it there. That's scaling damage. If I put it over here, is that helpful? I'm scared to use that. I don't want to like ruin my run, but I might. Let me just go ahead and destroy this, I guess. Interesting. Huh. So I could actually put another library here, and that will start to amplify these wizards. Great. Let's clone one of these, shall we? Get double boars in the field. And then let's try to start getting our boars running up and down, yeah? Recruit those. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully I have way more boars in the front now that can get some decent health up. Oh, they're holding better than they used to. How does riding do? Hang on. Single target tower gains 1 attack speed for each gold you have. 133. Spend 30 gold to increase every stat of a troop of tower by 15%. I do have a decent amount of gold here. Let's go ahead and let's go vault. I'm sure I can find another one of these in the future, right? How do I want to play this? Can be mounted by adjacent troops for each 1 HP. Oh, is the adjacent troops only these guys? Oh, I thought it was like the adjacent troops over here. That's a fail and a half, I think many would say. Alright, let's get gold in the field for now. Let's start punting out money. We are going to be going to a card phase soon to buy some stuff. I do wish I found that earlier. That'd have been nice to have. got that front line. There we go. Well, the mushrooms are starting to carry. Wizards and mushrooms. The sound of my album. Sturdy troop that deals melee area damage. Great. That could be good for us. Doubles all enchantments of your active troops. Every time enemies attack your units, these enemies gain poison. Every poison effect is now applied twice. Let's do that. Venom. Okay, what I want to do is put my Warlock in one of these spots. Or put one up here. So maybe we'll do that in the future. Or I could just put them over here for now. I just want them to scale with HP, right? Wish I can get rid of this guy. I can't sell him though. Levels up a target plot. Let's go ahead and level up the gold here. Get some more money coming in. We are getting towards the end, I think. I'm not sure how many years we fight though. Oh, from my lightning. Can't forget the lightning ever. Wait. My front line actually broke through. My front line actually broke through. We can do it. Not bad. All right, mushrooms are kind of hard carrying, to be fair. Boar time. Let's just keep leveling up our boars, I guess. There you go. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of melee warriors. They're like zealots from StarCraft. Save the... Nice. Okay, so now we have more money. Single target tower gains 1 attack speed for each gold you have. Let's do our dispenser, I think. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. Great. The King of Blood is a pain in my rear. We accept. Okay. Adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. I would love to have that near my dispenser. How sick would that be? Probably not gonna happen though. I think for now... maybe I put this here. And then I can get rid of these guys, worst case scenario. And put that beacon down. If the opportunity presents itself, obviously. Because right now my boars are just tanky boys. They're not really letting anyone ride them right now. Okay, library, warlock, shaman. Let's grab another warlock, right? Definitely want to play him at some point. Wish I could put that right there. I can't. Do I just throw down my warlock anyways? Then? I think so. Put him over there. Just have as much front line as we can so these guys can carry. That's the whole goal and whole plan, right? Although it does seem like they get sniped pretty quickly. Them being 1 HP probably wasn't the best call ever, was it? Yeah, I think my build's been kind of bad, actually. I think the mushrooms are carrying. Thanks, mushrooms. Speaking of mushrooms, shall we build more? Okay, time to buy. We have $200. Let's try. Oh, I wish I had a farm earlier. How many matches do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, a farm doesn't really make sense. I'll get 8 troops. That's something I wanted to find way earlier. Vault, I could go into more cash, but I don't think the cash really affects me except for my turret. So maybe I'll buy that. Let's roll. Combobulator. Spire. Receipt plus 3 gold at the end of the year. When this building reaches level 3, you level up all your plots. Maybe I can use that? If I can get lucky. Let's roll one more time and then probably stop spending if I can't find anything. Yeah, I can't find anything. Alright, let's go ahead and leave so we can keep our cash coming in. Vault on here to level that up so we can have more damage. And you have to go down on 2 cards, I believe. That's how that works. So let's put this combobulator back here and we'll see if I can get lucky and level it up. This wasn't a very good build. I can admit that. Could have been better for sure. but we may have just enough to win. Maybe. Okay. Your units cause area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. Combustion, more wizard. I'll scrap combustion. I want to keep the combustion on these guys. Trying to get them to keep stacking their damage. Keep that money coming in. The Boars, man. They're getting pretty tanky. Boars, wizard, and mushrooms, oh my. Okay. Poison vial. Let's get our forest upgraded again. We do unlock a location. What would be the best location for this? I think up here? But I think it's too late, right? Yeah, I think it's too late. Let's put that there. And then we'll add our warlocks over here. So at least they get a little bit of HP, right? Keep trying to get tanky. Ooh, they're just so fast. They run for the back line. Keep them low. Keep burning them. Oh no. Oh my god. Is greed good? Does greed win? I think we defended it, just barely. Dispenser. Put that on top of that one. Gotta keep our damage up. Whew. Extra cash coming in, keeping our damage scaling. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing no damage to these archers at all. Finally we get through them, but these battles are so close. Units apply poison. Yeah. Keep the poison coming. Doubles the HP of all troops. That sounds really good. Which has been scaling with this, right? Yes. Beast. Hopefully that gets them nice and tanky. Each one has 44 HP. Each one has 226 here. These ones have 74. That seems pretty good. Very helpful. Poison vial. Or do I want more HP? More HP. Let's get that going. As long as my front line stays alive, I feel pretty good. Okay, so we got destroyed by these guys last time. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we're zapping. We're zapping, but it's not looking good for us. Oh, God. Okay, the King of Greed. Whew. He's a scary boy. Let's keep our money going. Let's keep the Midas Touch going on our wizards over here that are trying to stack like crazy. A few more battles for us to win. We are dialed in. Nailing every left click we can. Okay, so far so good. Cash is starting to really climb. 222. Another wizard. Let's do it. Okay, we're in the shop. We do not want to buy anything that we don't desperately need. Defender would be really good. We have Warlock over here. A Paladin would have been sick earlier. None of these really stand out to me, except for the Warlock. Let's buy him. Do we want to roll and waste our money? Nah. Let's buy one Boar, and then we're going to leave. We need to keep our cash up for our attack speed. We will level up our Boars. We will level up our Wizards. Level up our Warlocks. Great. Okay. Gonna stick with the comp that we have. Our front line is lasting longer than last time, that's for sure. They're still getting penetration though. All said and done though, they don't penetrate enough. And we stop them at the front door. Nice job, Boars. Overinvest. Spend 30 gold to increase every stat of the troop or tower by 15%. Let's do it. Overinvest, we will play. Let's do, we'll do that in the last level here. Let's do poison here. And let our money continue to build. Okay. looks like we have scaled enough. We are stomping this enemy. Our wizard continues to grow. Why is he so big? That was great. Oh my god, the pigs are growing too. Clone. More mushrooms. Let's go for a clone here. King of Nature is leading his final assault. We must play all of our cards. Great. We're gonna go ahead and play our clone on our... Wait, can I level this up? Can I do this? I cannot do this. Okay. Play our clone on this turret. We'll get that leveled up. And then we will play Over Interest, which is gonna boost the stats of our team. And then we're gonna sell our beacon. There we go. Now we go into the final fight. And now we must fight the Mushroom King, King of Broccoli. We start working on the front line immediately, taking our shots where we can. Afterwards, we start to break into their second form, applying as much lightning as we can. Wave clear, wave clear, wave clear. Our mushrooms continue to beat them down as the boar grows to the size of the broccoli on the opposing side. Meanwhile, we have one wizard who is constantly being built as well. And the boars begin to eat the broccoli on the right side. Look how big they're getting. I don't even know why they're growing. I'm not gonna lie to you. There must be some kind of passive that I totally forgot about. It looks like we have just enough damage here to maybe break through. But man, Champion of Nature is quite healthy. Come on. Okay, we break through, and now we start working on the Champion of Nature. Couple of big hits, and we get the win. Just barely. The kingdom has thrived. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, make sure to like and comment below. I'll see you next time.